Hello friends, welcome to my channel Trade with Guru. My name is Guru Raj. Today we are going to learn very important thing, parachute technique. Yesterday we have discussed about smart trading, and today we will discuss about parachute. What is parachute? You all of you know. Parachute is used in an emergency. But what happens if one of the threads cut? If it is damaged, it is cut somewhere, then definitely the parachute will fall down. The same technology we are using, same technique we are using in our trading. So let me begin with the parachute trading. The first thread we will call it as a thread A. So it is A stands for always learn. Always learn first when you are trading. The basic first thing to do is to learn, understand what is trading, how it is done, what are the advantages, disadvantages, what is the risk and reward ratio, where I should buy, where I should exit. All these things, basic learning is important before you start the trading. So I will call thread A as the always learn. Then comes B. B for be patient. You should be patient enough to understand the trend. When you are trading, you should have a patience to wait for the right entry or wait for the right exit. Most of us, what we do in the beginning, we just want to trade, so we take wrong entries and then we end up losing money. That should not happen. We should be, have a patience. We should be patient enough to understand where the trend is going, where I should buy, where I should sell. All these things we should understand. The next thing is C. C stands for create your own setup. If you go through Google, if you go through YouTube, there are n number of setups available, that this setup is best, this setup is better than this, and this setup is not good, and so many things you will understand. You will get the review about the setups. But at the end of the day, when you start trading, once you go through your first few months, which are very difficult to go through, once you go through the first few months, then you should create your own setup. You should have your own setup and you should trade according to that setup. Suppose you have decided that I will buy at only support and I am waiting for the right to entry. So you should wait for the entry. You should take as per your setup only, you should take the entry, and you should exit also as per your own setup. You should not keep following blindly others' setup. Then comes the D. D stands for don't compare or compete. When I say don't compare and don't compete, this is also one most important thing. Why? I will tell you. See what happens, somebody is trading with us, some of our friends, they are trading with us, and now it's a trend to share the screenshots that I have made a profit of 10,000, I have made a profit of 20,000, I have made a profit of 1 lakh, I have made a profit of 2 lakh rupees. They'll share the screenshot. Once we see the screenshot, then it starts tempting us. Oh, that person, if that person can make this much of money, why I can't? Maybe I am smarter than that person. People have this type of mentality. I have seen, they always think that I am smarter than the other person, and if that person can make 10,000 in a day, I can make 20,000. And you start comparing yourself and you start competing with other people. That should not happen. As I said, you should be patient, you should create your own setup, and you should trade. Don't compare yourself with any other person. You can create your own destiny with your own setup. No need to compare with anybody else. Then the last point, E. E stands for emotionless trading. These are part of a parachute. Last thread we can call, these are the 5 threads A, B, C, D, E. The last thread is emotionless trading. What is emotionless trading? Most of us, we will have emotionally invested in the market. That should not happen. Market is superior to everybody. We cannot compete with market, we cannot compete with anyone. We should have no emotions. We should have a strict stop loss and strict risk to reward ratio. Suppose my point of view is I will buy at this level, and if it goes above, I can book a profit, but if it goes down, I will exit with a strict stop loss. You should exit with a strict stop loss. Even if there is a little bit of a loss with a stop loss, you should exit. And again, you should wait for the right entry when it comes to that level where you can again buy again you can buy. So this is the one thing you should always understand, that stop loss is must. Without stop loss, if you working to minimize the stop loss, definitely as I discussed, we can buy at the support and sell at the resistance, and this will try to minimize the stop loss. But we should work with the stop loss. This is what is my personal feeling. This will help us to stay in the market for a longer time. If you try to take a revenge with the market, and if you keep waiting for the long time, definitely it will not help us to earn profit. it will keep increasing our losses, and then we end up taking some revenge trades, and again definitely, as I said, because of the revenge trades we lose more money. This should not happen. So these are the 5 trades most important: A, B, C, D, E. And as I said, it's an emergency parachute. When you are landing, example, you are landing from 500 feet or 1000 feet, and one of the thread is not there, so what will happen? The parachute will definitely not land properly. You will end up hurting yourself. So don't hurt yourself. Use this parachute technique. Always learn, be patient, create your own setup, then don't compare or compete, and emotional trading. These are few things I would like to say. Please like my video and subscribe my video. Thank you.